Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of my YouTube vlog show known as TPL. It's the vlog show hosted by me, the man that's born and raised in the 70s, made in the 80s, grew up in the 90s, stood tall in the 2000s, and I'm still standing my ground in today's present time while I talk about what's up, what's down, what's all around town in my life and entertainment while bringing the life, love, laughter, and heart and entertainment to all of you wonderful people out there. My name is Eric Lima, born and raised here in New Bedford, Massachusetts. Welcome to this crazy show. And I want to talk to you about today is it's something that really now social media has really evolved and all that good stuff. I've been watching the WWE, and there was a wrestler by the name of Luke Gallows, and him and Carl Anderson, and now Nia Jax is involved in social media with this one of those three, calling Mike Rome a nerd. Now, I wonder what, being nerd, being a nerd is all about. So I looked up, Wikipedia, to say a nerd's like somebody with poor social skills, or we got guys, people with high IQs, people who are smarter than you. To me, it was one definition of nerd in the Urban Dictionary: never-ending radical dude. I like that. Never-ending radical dude. I like that. So, and you know what though, and just being a nerd is basically a slang term for a smart person. Now you could be a smart person. Now here's one of the Urban Dictionaries. I'm reading it here. A person who gains pleasure from amassing large quantities of knowledge about subjects often too detailed or complicated for most other people to be bothered with. Now, I'm going to look up the word geek. All right. Now, geek. All right. Here you go. Okay, according to Wikipedia, all right, the word geek is a slang term for describe eccentric or non-mainstream people in current use. Word typically used as connotes an expert, enthusiasm, or a person obsessed with a hobby or intellectual pursuit. Sort of like the same thing. So, here's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to invent a new word. All right, I'm going to invent a new word. Embracing your inner nerdiness or your inner geekness. But I want you to check out something. I want you guys to check out something. All right. Give me just a second here, folks. All right. There is the word nerd. All right. Look at nerd, and you got the word geek. Now, I'm going to invent a new word. Okay, plus geek is meek. All right. Now, you think about it. You're a nerd, you're a geek, and everything else. Now, how everybody's a nerd and a geek. I'm a nerd and a geek. So I figured the word meek. Now, check this out. The word unique. Unique. All right. Now, if you take the U, all right, meek equals meek. All right. Meek is just a short word for unique. We're unique. We are unique. We're neeks, guys. Neek. Hashtag neek power. I am a neek. I'm a nerd geek. And you know what? People say that it's a bad thing. Although we're not good at social skills. But we're nerd geeks at everything else, like knowledge of the internet, knowledge of computers, knowledge of baseball, knowledge of sports, knowledge of fashion, knowledge. We're all nerds in those departments. As far as in those departments, everyone's a nerd in their own different department. If you're an expert of fashion, you're a fashion nerd or a fashion geek. How about a nerd with movies? You all right. We are, you're a movie nerd. If you have a great knowledge of the 80s, you're an 80s nerd. You have a great knowledge of the game shows. You're a game show nerd or a game show geek. how about if you're a 90s nerd geek? We're geeks, nerd geeks, geek power. Embrace your nerdiness, your uniqueness. All right, embrace your uniqueness. Unique, you're a geek. Unique. I underline the last 5 letters of that name. Unique. We are unique people. You know, people look down on us because we're different. People look down on us because we're not like them. You know, people don't like my videos or anything like that because I'm not some kind of trendy dude. I am not going with the crowd. You know what? That's the problem. Everybody expects me to be like everybody else. Let me explain to you people something right here, right now. I'm embracing my uniqueness, my unique power. That's what it is. I'm embracing my unique power. I'm a nerd and a geek, and I'm proud of it. I like wrestling. I know about wrestling. I'm a wrestling nerd, a wrestling geek. How about a baseball? I'm a baseball geek and a baseball nerd. How about video games? I'm a video game nerd, video game geek. How about, you know, game shows? I'm a game show nerd. I'm a game show geek. You know, anything 80s and 90s and anything retro. And, you know, I don't know why, you know, there's nothing wrong with being a nerd and a geek, guys. There's nothing wrong with that. Trust me. All right, I know this. Now, you know, you may think a nerd is gonna wear his glasses with tape on their faces and pocket protectors and their shirt buttoned up to their necks and talking a nasally voice and it studies Harry Potter and all that good stuff. Or Dungeons and Dragons. There's people that like Dungeons and Dragons. They're nerd geeks at that. People like Harry Potter and know about it. Get knowledge from it. Get knowledge from about the history of Harry Potter and all that. That's being a nerd geek. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. I don't know why everybody calling people a nerd is a bad thing. Oh, we're not socially inept. Well, we maybe not. Maybe they'll help us. They'll help us be unique in our own talents. Unique, you know. People will probably say, "Wow, how'd you know that? It's pretty good." Music. I'm an '80s music geek and '80s music nerd. I like being a nerd. I like being a geek. The word's unique power, unique. It's a fun fact. I didn't realize it, and it's probably the coolest thing ever. And believe me, embracing my inner nerdiness or inner geekness. Embrace unique power. You're a nerd and a geek, but you be proud of it. Don't look at it as a bad thing, folks. Do not look at being a nerd and being called a nerd and a geek as a bad thing. When the people say, "Hey, geek," "Hey, nerd," you go, "Yes, I am," and I'm proud of it. Or you can say, "No, I'm not. I'm a neek." And people say, "Neek?" Yeah, a nerd and a geek. Hence, neek power. Unique. All of us are unique. If we were all the same people, this planet would be so freaking boring. Aliens will come down, look at it, and go, we ain't taking over that planet. We ain't gonna learn from them. Well, let's get the heck up out of here. And go back to their home planet and go, and they report to the Emperor, that planet Earth sucks. We need unique people. Unique people, all right? If we act all the same, we'd be the most boring thing ever. If we all act normal, we'd be the most boring people on the planet. And a lot of people look down at me and go, "Oh, I'm not normal. I'm a weirdo. Stop being a weirdo." Oh, please. People, you're unique in your own way. Do not be afraid of showing your face and say, "I'm a nerd and a geek. I'm a neek." Neek power. Hashtag neek power, man. That is the way it's going to be. You embrace your you embrace your nerdiness. You embrace your geekness. Embrace it. When people call you a nerd and geek, go, "No, I'm not. I'm a neek." And if people kind of look at you like you get 2 heads, you can say, "Listen, get a pad and a pen and show this diagram to them." Then they'll get it. Because everybody's unique in their own special way. All right? We got singers. We got who are music geeks and nerds. If you keep a talented singer, how about baseball players, geeks with they're geeks and nerds in their own right because of their knowledge of the sport. How about football players? They're knowledgeable. Look at Bill Belichick. To me, he's the ultimate nerd geek because the ultimate geek because the man is smart He sleeps, eats, sleeps, and drinks football. He's got the greatest knowledge of football ever. If it had not been for that, the Patriots would not be 5-time Super Bowl champions. I don't care what any Patriot hater has to say about baseball. If it had not been for Terry Francona's smart baseball, we would have won 2 World Series. We wouldn't be able to break the curse. But look at the Yankees. They're ultimate nerd geeks of baseball because they have championships, because they have players with great knowledge of the sport, and great managers and great coaches. That's the way I'm giving the Yankees props. That's how they've been winning, because that's how you win. How about the wrestlers in the WWE? John Cena. Why is he been winning? Because he's got great knowledge of the sport. He's got great knowledge of what to do inside that ring. Hence, he's tied Ric Flair for the most championship wins in WWE history with 16. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that when you're a nerd and a geek, you're able to accomplish a lot. All right? Like right now, I'm a nerd geek at playing video games. You can do a lot of things. Oh yeah, it gets you. Sometimes it gets you nowhere. Sometimes it gets you somewhere. But it gets you respect. Who knows for sure? But bottom line is, embrace your uniqueness. Embrace your nerdiness. Embrace your geekness. Be proud of who you are. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Look at Julian Edelman. All right, Julian Edelman, a professor told him he's going to amount to nothing. He joins the New England Patriots, wins a couple of Super Bowls. And there's a lot of naysayers out there, and I know there's a lot of naysayers because they tried to get me down so many times, but because of the hard work I put in to my YouTube channel and everything else, I have not been stopped once. Everybody's threatening, okay, we're going to shut down your channel because you're not normal. We don't like your videos. Listen, do I expect to go by what you want? No. I do my own unique thing. Hence, unique. Nerd, geek, neek power. I've got neek power. What do you got? Alright? Not only that, the Lord has given me the ability to be unique. Hence, He's given me the power to be unique. He's created me in His own special way, for a special reason. Hence this, my YouTube channel. 842 episodes. Alright, I'm about 158 away from reaching 1,000. I may have to reach that by next year, or something like that, if I keep going. And you know what? I'm proud of who I am. I am proud of who I am. Alright? If it had not been for the Lord, if it had not been for a great and supportive and loving family, I would not be here today. Alright? So, I am very thankful for all my family, my friends, my relatives. I can go on. They encouraged me to embrace my uniqueness. Embrace your nerdiness. Embrace your geekiness. Be unique. Neek power. Hashtag neek power. That's where it stands. Because all not only up in here, but in here. So if Lou Gallows decides to call you a nerd, just say, hey, I'm a neek, not a nerd. And if he looks at you like, what are you talking about? You show Lou Gallows this. Or you can show anybody who's bullied you in the past and he called you a nerd or a geek. Write this down and say, hey, you're different. I'm different. What are you a nerd at? Where do you have a great knowledge? What are you an expert at? If you're an expert at something, you're a nerd at it or a geek at it. You're a neek at it. You got your unique personality, you got a unique outlook, and you know what? That makes you you. Being yourself, you're unique. If people have a problem with it, well, I got 2 words for them. Suck it. Okay? Alright. That's not the way I wanted it, but that's okay. But the fact of the matter is this. This is what you need to prove the haters wrong. And see, there's a base hit. There you go! Mookie Betts. I'm a Red Sox nerd. Boston! You know what I'm saying? So, embrace your nerdiness, I should say. Embrace your nerdiness, embrace your geekness, embrace uniqueness. Hashtag unique power. Unique. Unique. Coincidence? I think not. But hey, who am I to say? I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of this show. I'm proud of all of my subscribers. I don't care if they're fake channels or not. Because all they did is make my channel stronger by subscribing to me and watching my videos. Because I'm embracing my uniqueness. That's all you have to do. I'm encouraging you all, be yourself, be unique, be who you are. Don't let others put you down. Just tell them, go fly a kite and tie yourself to it. And go away. So, hashtag unique power. That's all the time we have on this show. Use your heads, don't do stupid things. And coolness is the essence of having person. And not only that, please love and respect one another. If you're having a bad day, you grab a pen and a pad and tell that bad day. They just made the list. Remember, embrace your uniqueness. Hashtag unique power. Embrace who you are. People call you a geek and a nerd. Don't let it bother you. Do not let it bother you. To say, hey, you're right, I'm a nerd. I'm also a geek. I'm a neek. And I'm here! We're winning one! Yes, Dustin Pedroia with a 3-run shot, baby! Yeah, I love it! Yes, sir, pop! Yes, sir. 7-6. Toronto down by Red Sox down by a run. Hey, that's how you get back in the ball game. Son, we got this going, Laser Show. La Luna. All right. La Luna. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Yeah, I just realized. There you go. All right. There it goes. 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 And that ball went home to be with Jesus. It's a home run. Yes, sir. 7-6. Come on, Boston. Let's get back to this picture. I'm a dumbass. I shouldn't have thrown that pitch. Okay, I'll see you later. Excuse me for swearing, though. I apologize to all the kids out there. Just block your ears next time. You know, I'm a dummy for throwing that pitch. There you go. That's even better. I'm a dummy. Dummy! Yeah! And, oh, yeah, and the Toronto pitcher had a Leroy Jenkins moment. All right, before I go even more crazy, I'll see you guys later. Episode 842. Embrace uniqueness. See you later, guys. I'm out of here. Bye.